8 years of marriage. That's how long I believed my wife, Rachel, and I were unshakable. We had built a home, shared dreams, and carried each other through hardships. But everything I thought I knew shattered the day I discovered a hidden string of texts between her and my best friend, Mark. They weren't just friendly messages. They were intimate, laced with memories of their childhood bond, and filled with words no married woman should write to another man, especially not my so-called best friend. The truth hit me harder when Rachel confessed. Tears streaming, she admitted the unthinkable. She was pregnant, and the baby wasn't mine. My heart froze, but I didn't scream. I didn't beg. I simply nodded. She mistook my silence for forgiveness, but deep down, I had already made a vow. If betrayal was their game, then patience would be my weapon. For 9 long months, I played the role of the supportive husband. I held her hand at doctor's appointments, rubbed her back when the nausea was unbearable, and even smiled when family congratulated us on our child. Rachel believed I was healing. Mark, smug and careless, believed I was blind. Neither of them realized I was quietly preparing for the day their lies would catch up to them. I documented everything: the messages, her confession, the dates, the doctor visits. I even recorded one of their calls where they laughed about how clueless I was. Each file went into a folder labeled Truth. Every time I looked at it, my resolve hardened. This wasn't just about revenge. It was about reclaiming my dignity. The day of the birth finally arrived. Rachel screamed in pain, and I stood by her side, mask firmly in place. When the baby was born, joy filled the room, except mine was hollow. The child's eyes, nose, and even the dimples mirrored Mark. Nurses congratulated me as Dad, but inside, I was counting down the seconds to revelation. As family gathered to celebrate, I excused myself for a moment. Then, in front of Rachel's parents, Mark, and everyone who mattered, I opened the folder on my phone and connected it to the hospital's TV screen. One by one, the messages, the recordings, the evidence spilled out. The room went silent. Rachel sobbed, Mark stammered, and her parents' faces turned pale with shame. I looked at the baby one last time and whispered, "You deserved better than this mess." Then I turned to Rachel and said, "You made your choice 9 months ago. Today I make mine." I handed her the divorce papers I had prepared months earlier. Rachel begged. Mark tried to justify himself. But their pleas bounced off the steel wall I had built inside. I reminded them of every night I swallowed my anger, every smile I faked, and every moment I stayed silent while they mocked me. By the time I left the hospital, I wasn't broken anymore. I was free. I had already moved my belongings into a new apartment. My lawyer had the divorce in motion, and the truth was out for all to see. Their reputations were ruined, their relationship poisoned by exposure. Sometimes, the sweetest revenge is not in shouting or fighting but in patience and precision. Rachel thought she was building a new life. Mark thought he had won. But when the truth came to light, they both realized one thing: I was the one who walked away with my dignity intact, while they were left with nothing but regret.